Hello, and welcome to this episode of Living with Jimmy B. Today we'll be making mango jerk turkey wings. Let's get started. Please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post another video. We begin with our brine. It consists of salt, granulated sugar, and white vinegar. I also added Montreal seasoning. It's a pepper blend that I particularly like. I have my frozen turkey wings in a bag. I think I paid about $1.99 a pound for them. A brother loves saving money. I'm going to let them soak in my brine for about 12 hours in the refrigerator. And while my turkey legs are in the refrigerator, I'm going to prepare a bath for my turkey wings made up of lard. I have lard, and I'm just going to place about 3 tubs of lard in a cast iron Dutch oven. I have bacon. In order to dice the bacon up more easily, I put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes, and I was able to just chop right through it and get a really easy dice on it. And I have butter. And that butter just gives it added flavor. I have fresh thyme, and I have dried chili peppers. And I just took the seeds out of the chili peppers because I didn't want all that heat. So at your own discretion, depending on how much heat you want, you can leave some of the seeds, or you can leave all of them for that matter. But I didn't want the heat, I just wanted the flavor, so I took all the seeds out. I used about 2 cloves of garlic. I let it simmer on low for about 30 minutes. I put too much stock in the container, so I had to take some of it out. You definitely don't want this spilling over in your oven. I recommend using a sheet pan at the base of your container so that if that happens, you have something to catch it. For added flavor, I'm just going to rub some of that jerk marinade onto my turkey wings. I want to make sure I lock in that moisture, so I'm using a combination of wax paper, saran wrap, and aluminum foil. I'm going to bake this for about 2.5 hours at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I have fresh thyme, fresh green onions, fresh white onions, fresh ginger, a clove of garlic, and dried bay leaves. I wanted to remove the thyme from the stems because those stems can be pretty tough to break down. So I just went against the fray in the opposite direction of the actual leaves, and they just popped right off. I just did a rough chop on my white onions because I'm gonna let the food processor do all the work for me. If you really like a strong onion flavor, you can opt for a red onion, or you can mix the two together. traditional jerk is smoked out on the grill. I'm not about that life. It is the springtime. It is currently March in New York. So I'm not about that life. I'm not going out there with my coat on and sparking up the grill. So liquid smoke is being used as a substitute. I like to include iodized salt as a regular part of my diet because it's good for you. It has a lot of health benefits, including preventing thyroid condition. I used habanero sauce because my local grocer did not have fresh habanero peppers, or ghost peppers as they call them. So I ended up having to use a lot more of this habanero sauce than I would have had I used fresh habanero peppers. Typically, you would use 2 or 3 habanero peppers in a sauce like this. Also, I went with a ground allspice instead of using the cloves. I found that the last time I made them with the cloves, I had a hard time breaking them down in the food processor. So I decided to give it a try with the ground allspice. Some people say there's a difference in the taste, in the flavor. We'll have to see. I'll let you know. I separated my jerk marinade into halves because I'm making 2 sauces with it. The traditional marinade and a barbecue mango jerk sauce. So I have my mangoes and I bought them the day of. I don't recommend doing that because they are a little bit tart. They are not ripe enough for my own preference. I had to roll with it, but I recommend getting them maybe 2 days in advance so that you can have the ripeness that is ideal for this. It worked out for me, but they could have been more ripe. You see how I'm having to fight with it? That's because it's not ripe enough. In retrospect, I realized I should have used a potato peeler to get off the skins. I'm going to blend my mangoes, which have been diced, and the remainder of my jerk marinade in my food processor. I'm going to add about 2 cups of ketchup. The brown sugar is going to help me achieve that char that jerk is famous for. You can also use honey. You see how I have larger bits on the sides? You want to stop halfway through the process and just make sure that you have everything blended well. I'm going to let this simmer on low for about 30 minutes so that it caramelizes. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post another video. I added unsalted butter, about a half stick, and raw honey to my jerk barbecue sauce. That's also going to help achieve that nice char that the jerk chicken is famous for. The reason being is its low threshold for heat or temperature, so that's going to give me that nice char. So I have the other half of my jerk marinade, and I'm just going to completely saturate my turkey wings. Now I'm going to completely work it in just to make sure it's covering all sides and getting into all those crevices. I baked my turkey wings at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour. I then placed them on a cookie sheet and a baking rack and let them continue to cook at 425 degrees Fahrenheit until they were nice and roasted.
We're living it up, up, up. We're living that good life. We're living with Jimmy B. We're living it up, up, up. We're living that good life. We're living with Jimmy B.
Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post another video.